All right, Argo comic fans, we are back with the director's cut commentary to the Argo 5 series. We will start with Argo 5 number 4. Okay, the cover rather, and interiors were done by Brad Green. Brad Green, I had come into contact, I know he had some work in digital webbing. Presents, which was a book that I had gotten. I'd seen his work on the web, and just really was impressed with it. He, of course, did the cover to Argo 5 number 1, which anyone who's seen me at convention appearances knows that that is the convention banner that I have. So that is a testament to how strongly I feel about his art being impressive. The colors here are by Giuseppe Pica, who you've seen on a number of Argo Comics titles. And that combination is really hard to beat for me as far as some of my favorite Argo 5 artwork. I will just generally just show page where perhaps there's not too much of a spoiler. I think there's a little bit of a glare here, but just phenomenal work all throughout. Couldn't be happier with the level of artwork that Brad turns in. And Giuseppe's colors, again, are just amazing. So I just really loved each page coming in from the both of them. Okay, spoiler alerts right now, for those who have not read the issue. Argo 5 does come in contact with General Thor. Now, in the Argo Comics universe, the mythological Norse god Thor has enlisted into the Megacorps. The Megacorps is the branch of the military for superhuman people. So, Thor, as a hero, enlisted in that, and due to his experience through the centuries of combat and such, he's gained the rank of general. So, Argo 5 actually went to the base where he is at, asking for help, and in wrangling in Shazrath's brother, Gadu, who also apparently had joined the Megacorps. So, as you can see by the cover, General Thor is less than cooperative in turning over Gadu to Argo 5, and that's where the conflict arises. I will go into the pinups, which we have a team shot here by Ray Arzino, who's given us a lot of great pinups in Argo 5 and Sorority Power. Met him at a New York Comic Con, really loved his work. And since this is a director's cut, we're going to give a little commentary here. I had actually seen him have this laid out. I think he had plans to do an X-Men type of pinup. So, from what I can recall, this was going to be Colossus, I believe Rogue, and Gambit, if I'm not mistaken. So he was kind of slowly putting together an X-Men, just a layout of it. It wasn't like, pencils even at that point. but it was laid out, and I said to myself that would make a great Argo 5 pinup. So, bippity boppity boo, it became an Argo 5 pinup, one that I'm really fond of. Edwin Wang did this Shazrath, which he does a lot of, well, he's done a couple pinups for me. He is known in the for the Image comic Skull Kickers, which I've been buying in trade since the beginning. So I admired his work and wanted a pinup from him. Was fortunate enough to be able to acquire a few. And across from that, we have a Gladiator, again from Ray Arzino. Just, this was really another one that blew me away. Let's not hesitate to mention the colors here by Russ Campbell on the Argo 5 and these two pieces right here. Really phenomenal work by him. He's gone on to do a number of great comics works, Russ Campbell. Not to be confused with Russ Campbell, the penciler inker who did Glory. This is a colorist, Russ Campbell. He also did these two. Again, another Edwin Hang pinup and a Mike McCone. So we have Chain Reaction, Blue Dynamo. Let's see. Lewis Small Jr. doing that Cassira pinup. And Rob Banbury from England doing that team shot of Argo 5. Lewis had actually colored this, I believe, in watercolor or marker, and Giuseppe Pica did the colors on the Argo 5 piece. Okay, Francesco, who I've known for quite some time, did this Gladiator piece. He is, I guess, currently doing covers for mainly Xenoscope and I believe some for Dynamite on occasion. Really a phenomenal talent in the comics industry and a good friend. Let's see. And we have Shazrath by John Boy Myers, and he's been just slated now to do Spawn. So he's a new artist on Spawn. Been, known him for quite some time as well. Great artist who's always turned in dynamic work. Okay, this was my first pinup that I believe I had gotten from Ryan Brown, who does a great title by Image Comics, God Hates Astronauts. Just is hilarious, the book. His writing, art, all great. Was happy to come across him and be able to get that chain reaction piece. If you haven't checked out God Hates Astronauts by Image, and you do enjoy some comedy mixed in with your superheroes, I would highly recommend that. I mean, I guess there's two trades out right now. So there's a first trade collection of the God Hates Astronauts. It was actually released pre-Image, but they traded that, and now they traded the first 5 or so issues of the Image books. So, again, highly recommended. Ibrahim Roberson, who did some work originally for the Argo Comics Anthology, he had done some work in Marvel and New Mutants after he worked for me. I believe I did have some editors at conventions flipping through the books and asked me about the name of that one, and soon afterwards it seemed like he had some Marvel work. So, really great work from him. Tom Burgos, who I believe I met through Yahoo groups. He did that Kassira, and Kevin Sharp did this Gladiator and Shazarath pinup. He had done, most recently, he had done Illegitimates, which was a miniseries. But he had done some Legion of Superheroes, X-Men The Savage Land. I mean, anyone who I'm going to try to get a pinup for, whether it's big name or unknown, it's just because I love their art. And, that's really the common denominator here. It's just people whose art I'm a fan of and want to see in the book. It just gives me a kick to see some, characters done, my characters done by some of these great artists, such as Chris Burnham, who did this Chain Reaction. He's known of mostly for X-Men Incorporated, but he's done a number of good projects. Mike Gallagher had done this Blue Dynamo. Met Mike through listening to a podcast and really enjoyed his work. Let's just swing back for a second to Russ Campbell colors on Gladiator, Miguel Marquez colors on Shazrath, Miguel Marquez colors on Chain Reaction and Blue Dynamo. Just want to give credit where credit is due. Miguel Marquez colors on Kassira and the Gladiator Shazrath piece. And Miguel Marquez colors on the Blue Dynamo and Chain Reaction. Okay, that catches us up to the last pinup, which is actually Miguel Marquez on doing the pinup and the colors for that Kassira piece. So, that wraps up issue 4, gives you a little more insight, I guess, without spoiling the whole book for you. So, hopefully, you can, if you go to argocomics.com, argocomics.com, you can hit the shop link and it'll take you to our web store. So, feel free to check out this and other issues of Argo 5 and Sorority of Power. And thanks for coming by.